Let me tell you a story of how a school leader I worked with years ago almost made me miss the biggest opportunity of my career. So, this is the story. Years ago, when I finished my NYSC and I came back to Lagos, I served in Kebbi State. After my service, I came back to Lagos for work because at that time the north did not feel safe enough to stay, so I came back to Lagos and I was job hunting. I first worked as a sales executive when I got back to Lagos, but as I was on that job, I knew I was going to teach because, of course, I love to teach. And so, in December of 2013, myself and my friend, we had left where we were working, and we saw an advert on newspaper. I think Punch newspaper. I can't remember, of a reputable school in Lagos looking for teachers. And so we came to the school. I can't remember if we walked or we took a bus. I can't remember. But we came to the school in Ikeja and we dropped our CVs and letters with the security personnel. And we moved on. That was in December 2013. So I was expecting for them to call me in January. They didn't call. And by January, I left the place I was working as a sales executive, and I was working in a school very close to my house then in Ogba. So when I applied to that school, it was second term, January, right? They were already in session and I did not have a class. So I was given the role of an assistant teacher and I was assisting a woman. Of course, I was assisting that woman, but I knew I was better. I'm not trying to be proud, but I knew I could do better than she was doing. I have been teaching for a while before then. Even while I was still in the uni, I was teaching. So then one day, the school proprietress was walking past my class and she heard me teach and she just came to me and said, I never knew you could teach this well. By God's grace, when is next session, we're going to give you a class. So I loved the way you teach. So she made me teach some subjects like phonics and then some other subjects that pertain to literacy because she saw that I could do it very well. So I was doing that until that very day in June when I got a text message. Then I was using the Balasa phone, it not some phone. You know how those phones they got not some I was in that type of phone. So I got a text message that I should come to the school. That school, you remember the school I sent my CV to in December? I should come to that school for a written test. Naive me, I went to the headmaster and said, "Oh, sir, I just got a message from so and so school and they told me to come for a written test." Guess what this man told me? Don't waste your time. Don't go to that school. I have applied to them 5 times. They keep telling me to come. I will go there. They will not employ me. So don't bother. Imagine, I have been in the teaching business for over 20 years. You're just a small girl. Da, 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 da. I don't even know what made me say, nah, I wasn't going to listen to this man. So I went. Guess what? I wrote the exams and I passed. So they sent for me. Naive me again. I went to tell him. So he said, they called you. No. That kind of big school, maybe you were just lucky to pass. That type of big school cannot employ someone like you. I told you, I applied 5 times. They did not. As I was saying that, I was looking at him like, are you me? Am I you? Are we same? So I went, and guess what? I spent 10 years in that school. I thrived. I blossomed. I grew. And I wish I could see him afterward. The point of this video is this. Be careful whom you share your opportunities with. Not everybody smiling with you is happy for you. Imagine I had listened to that man and I had missed the opportunity of a lifetime. I might still be in that Jekuredi school. My starting salary, though not so much in that school, in that reputable school, was like times 3 of what I was earning in that school that he told me to stay. There you watching this video. Be careful whom you share your opportunities with. Not everybody giving you counsel is actually interested in your career growth. Some would never want you to grow or be better than them, and they will do everything within their power to make sure you stay stagnant. And you'll be doing them lots of favor by taking your story, your opportunities, your life successes to them. Be very wise. You're welcome.